Yo, what up? It's me, Alfonso, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Generation Studio Series 86, number 3, Buzzworthy Bumblebee version. Huh. I don't know, my dog is pretty loud, to be honest. And I want to say that this figure, get the fuck out of here. It's just it's good. Okay, it's oh my god, I adore this figure to death. I love it. So, as you can see, he looks like G1 Cup, and he's a fairly accurate representation of what he looks like from the Transformers, the movie. You know, the good one, actually. I love that to death. And he's actually one of the most important characters in it. Or, well, most important side character, in my opinion. Other than maybe Ultra Magnus, but you get my point. And the details here are actually pretty good. Looks spot on. We got the chest window here because this is actually opaque plastic. I skipped out on the original one because I kinda didn't like the color of it. I don't like the light shade of blue that they use for it. It looks more like the Titans Return version. I'll show a comparison just a bit later. But yeah, he looks spot on, even has a clean back to go with it. Get the fuck out of here. Clean back to go with it, and this looks accurate. I don't know how to edit a photo here, but I'll probably figure out a way to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than these gaps here, this overall very satisfying figure to look at. It's just good. So let's talk about the cons about the robot mode. First off, his can't stand up normally because some of his quote unquote features doesn't quite like to have like to stay put like this one. Actually, this one's pretty loose out of the box. It's pretty loose out of the box, but you get my point. This is actually a fine, but his knees doesn't look that bad, and that's pretty much it. And other than the gaps here, but that's nothing. It's fine. So let's move on to size comparisons. Here's him next to it. Wait, wait a second. I forgot something. Accessories. Well, he does include a gun. My dog looks fairly accurate to what we've seen in the G1 movie. Sorry, I clean my hands, but you get the point. It's pretty cool. Looks very stylish. It's cast in a light-ish blue or a light-ish gray. Anyway, but you can place it onto his hand. That's a pretty tight fit, but there you have Cup wielding his gun. I don't know if you can still see that. There we go. He also comes with another accessory, which is the Energon goodies, which is also a pretty accurate representation to what we briefly, just kidding, what we briefly saw in the 1986 movie. Well, it's not casted in clear plastic, but you do get my point. Just, there we go. Put it into his hands, and now he looks pretty good. So, well, now we could put it into a size comparisons. Here we have Cup with, oh dang, is Titan's Return. So he's kind of taller than him. Here we have animated Soundwave. He's smaller than him. Legacy Suck Rider. And Squeaks. Now, I don't have any other Studio Series figures lying around other than Jazz, but he's on display right now. But I'm pretty sure you probably get what I'm trying to do here. Looks fairly accurate, looks G1 enough, and I quite like it. So let's move on to his transformation. What? Am I going crazy? Okay, let's move on to his articulations. Firstly, we have a ball joint at the head with a fairly decent amount of wiggle waggle. You can look up, not that far, look down, not that far. Rotation at full rotation at the arm moves out, bicep swivel, nothing at the wrist. I forgot to mention, the elbow actually has a soft ratchet in it, plastic ratchet. And the waist, I don't know if this is only on my copy, but the waist seems to be on a ratchet joint on mine. It's a little bit fiddly to get him to go all around, but it is doable. Legs can kick that far, can kick back that far. Outward movement, pretty good. Can do a Van Damme. Thigh rotation. And if you open this, there is a little hinge, but that's more for transformation. But you get some poses out of it, like some sassy poses, like cross leg. Some pretty fun things you can do with that. And nothing, no swivel at his toe or anything, but it can go down because of the transformation. And a pivot. Oh, shit. So the posability here is actually not that bad. It doesn't look bad, doesn't seem bad, but it's actually fairly decent. I mean, it's not masterpiece-like, but it's pretty cool. So let's get him transformed, and I'll be back. Here we have the car mode, and you know what? It's pretty good. I mean, it's not 100% accurate. I mean, there's still some ass in it, but it's actually really cool seeing that it's so close to the animation model that makes my soul sing. I mean, there's some couple of mishaps in it, like the back, kind of messing up the colors a little bit, but it's not a deal breaker. Or like the front view, but it's pretty accurate from what I've seen from the movie. And talking about accessories again. Oh no! So if we're talking about weapon storage, he can place the gun on this little notch here. Take this, place it right there. It's secure. It's not gonna fall off or anything. But yeah. And same here with the goodies. You can just almost hold on. Just there we go. Now it's all secure. It's not gonna fall or anything. Nice and solid. So for a couple of comparisons, here he is with Titan's Return. Cup. Hold on. He's pretty big. Actually, bigger than Studio Series. I know that Studio Series aims for a more animation accuracy, but Titan's Return figure is actually not that bad. I mean, it covers up everything besides the hands. But actually, does a pretty decent job. I didn't transform the head because I'm too lazy to do that. Yeah, everything from the front looks good. Sides, the back, top, even their kibble looks the same. Minus the hands being visible, but you get my point. There's still the waist is still here, the legs still here. The legs still end up as the back of the vehicle. Yeah, overall, they both look good. As for other comparisons, here he is with Power Up the Prime's cup. I'm missing the windshield, please. I need it back. Yeah. From the side, actually looks good. I mean, Cup is a futuristic cup, and Prime Cup is Sergeant Cup is a just a recolor of Ironhide, but mold is a meh kind of thing for a cup. So I think out of the 3 cups that I own, I think this is the weakest. And this is gonna be my first. This is my the first place, second place, third place. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So all in all, here's him with another comparison, which is the Classics Hot Rod. I didn't show Classics Hot Rod earlier because I'm too lazy to transform, and I actually broke one of his arms, one of the ball joints in his arms. And Titan's Return Blur. I'm gonna get the Studio Series Blur soon, which is gonna be my third review after this one. The second one's gonna be Studio Series Jazz, but you get my point. No, this figure is like 8 out of 10 for me. 8 because it looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. It looks good. It looks accurate. Colors is just. But that -2, that 2 that I didn't add, probably due to the transformation being quite a bit weird. It's kind of complicated from my perspective. I'm a dumbass. Well, mainly because the arms were a bit fiddly transformed. I'm pretty confused about this part over here. I didn't show the transformation because it was quite weird. Most of the arm problems came from here, but it wasn't that bad. And also, I forgot to mention that he can make himself apart. He can do that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I could say about him. It's a really fun figure. It's pretty good. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.